Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast for Unification. Today I have a 1v1 for you from Chaos Enyoyer, however you put it. He got randomed the Blood Angels and he is playing against Yasuo55, who got also random, and he got the Tyranids. Let's see. He goes for a count opener, which is nice to see, not a Revenant opener and whatnot. Fun thing is Chaos Enyoyer. Please tell me how I need to pronounce you. I will call you for this game just the faction Blood Angels. Seem to have climbed the ladder for Unification quite a bit, so I'm interested to see what he does and how good he is. He seems to go for a scout opener, which is interesting because the scout shotguns for Blood Angels are the most powerful shotguns in the game. I got told they have 4 scout opener into... Does he get a hero? Can he get a hero? Not sure. At least he has 4 scouts and will probably go for these really expensive but really good shotguns. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4 scouts, and we have a counter opener for Yasuo. I told you he got some Termagants and more Termagants on the field. No Homagons as of now, ranged only. Let's see how this turns out. These scouts will probably not have any good chance against this Broodlord, depending on the mass he has. If there's a first shotgun equipped here, so they might be able to just knock them all over. Let's see how the next engagement turns out. 2 shotguns on this squad, no shotguns on this model yet, on this squad I should say. A whole flock of Termagants. 10 Termagants are in here and now starting to pour it on to this poor assault scout squad. They need to reinforce or move away. They reinforce, they want to take this relic. Who's gonna blame them? Big shotgun hit. You see here the Broodlord is out of position, so the Termagants lost morale. They will not regain morale. Normally they need to have synapse. So once you break it, they will not deal any damage as long as there is no synapse creature. That's that's the thing with Tyranids. And it seems that Yasuo hasn't played a lot of Tyranids. You see here, they lost the morale and he stays in combat. Where is his Broodlord? Out of position here. Quite at the front. And he still fights. That's not good. You need to go next to a Spore Chimney to regain morale and fight from there. No reason to fight in the middle without morale. Morale decreases your range damage by 90%, so good luck fighting. Broodlord does not care much. Even the shotguns, they do not seem to knock him over, so his mass is good enough. Termagants now re-engaging. They come into the synapse range as well, so they will deal their full damage, even if they lose models. He got pushed back once here. You will see. Let's see how it goes here. There's now a big firefight. Some Termagants just fallen over. Yeah. But okay, we have a big fight here. We have no altitude. A genderless opener? No, not a genderless opener. How could I think it? He got 4 shotguns and whatnot. You need power for them. But not enough shotguns, I suppose. I mean, the Broodlord is standing back, just providing the morale immunity aura. But Blood Angels actually fighting back. Chaos Enyoyer could also be just a rename of Refiler. He sometimes does that, so now that I think about it. He likes to trick people with his nicknames and whatnot. There's a listening post getting upgraded now. A lot of Termagants standing in one spot here. This is reinforcement wars, I guess. Who can reinforce the most? He needs to kill the Broodlord. If the Broodlord dies, the Termagants are a non-issue. A lot of dead Tyranids here, but also Space Marine just got thrown away. Shouting for sanguinius and whatnot. I want to look for tech and whatnot, but I do not want to miss any major engagement here, so we have some Gene Stealers in the back. We have tier 2, that pretty cheap tier 2 for Blood Angels, only 250 requisition and 100 power, I think. Do we have? No, we have not tier 2 for the Tyranids now, not even close. He has a lot of influence, so he's clearly not used to playing those. He needs to click tier 2, he needs to get more reclamation pools and whatnot, but he's busy fighting. So this looks better for Blood Angels now, especially now that he can probably add the Scout Sergeants, which he should, or get vehicles. What does he go for? For Bionics? Super Bionics, yes. The Blood Angels only have one upgrade for Bionics and Targeters. It costs more, is tier 2, and does probably both the bonuses at once, maybe. I don't know. Not really sure. He needs to add the Sergeants, I think. He has quite a lot of resources, he can do so, or get for some vehicles. Blood Angels have really nice Landspeeder Tempests, for example. They are really fast and really deadly. If he goes for the wings, that is, I don't think they might get the land speeders. Termagants falling over and then getting shot to death when they get up. Really, how should I say, good for that. Is he finally attacking? He is. Hopefully more reclamation pools. No, really bad on his part not to get the reclamation pools. Probably has no idea what Tyranids can do and need to do. We have now plasma pistols. And we have sergeants for the scouts. Now this is where the Termagants will just die in droves. I think the Broodlord also died here, so this is looking like the game-winning engagement here. Yasu, please look my Tyranid guide video. You will learn quickly how the eco and the synapse is working. For now he's just moving these guys randomly. What does he add? More reclamation pools, which is good but a little late. He needs some more buildings, like the Carnifex chamber or the Xenoprobe hive or whatever it's called. We have some skull probes in lying here, staying here, as he suggests some, either some, what is it called? The one with the big legs, infiltrated one, or some infiltrated Gene Stealers and Broodlords. They can also infiltrate. Shooting a building from close distance. Still just scouts. A little floaty in the money. What does he go for? Heavy weapons, so maybe some Devastators now. You need a barracks for that. And then you can have some Devastator support for your troops. Is this now 3? 1? No, 2. They're just pretty split because of the shotgun blast here. Back and forth, unending firefight here. Is he tier 2 and getting the special weapons? He is. The Devourer will kill infantry like flies, so maybe now would be the time for a vehicle or two. I hope he gets some additional units. Yasu, that is. He has the influence to get a building up. I will look into his base in a second. We now just keep watching this massacre here. Interestingly, Thermagons did not kill the scouts like I would imagine. Maybe it's because of the Bionics upgrade, the Super Bionics, giving them like 2.4k health, which is nothing to laugh at for a scout. There are some Gene Stealers here. they will not do anything, I'm afraid. Do we have some more buildings here? We have some gargoyles, okay. And some Carnifex. Is he getting some? Screamer Killer, it's the close combat variant. Do we? Yes, we have some Machine Bastion here, but nothing built here. A little float here. Getting tier 3 actually, because he floats so much. He needs to get some land speeders out here. Did he go for any specialization? He cannot, because he has no barracks, right? You need a barracks. There it goes. Maybe something that should be changed, that you can get your specialization from your HQ and not your barracks. I normally like the Might of Sanguinius path more, because I like the veterans marine squad that they have, but most people seem to prefer the wings because of their land speeders and whatnot. We now have some harpies on support from above. These guys are notorious for getting stuck in the landscape, but surprisingly holding on here. We see some attack animations for them as well. Flying over here now, getting shot by LP3 for whatever reason. Interesting. Everything is upgraded to LP2. You see the damage is not much, but is surmounting over time. We now have some Devastators, and he goes for the wings. As I said, most PvP people prefer the wings, as mobility wins wars, not only strength. We also get the hero production building, so we can see something nice. Tier 3 is done now, so we see still a land speeder in tier 3. Not sure why he goes for land speeder in tier 3. Super target finders now as well. So let's see. What can this go for? You can go for heavy flamer or multi-melter. He goes for multi-melter. There is no vehicles from Tyranids, so a heavy flamer would probably be better. That being said, there was a select deposit used from the Blood Angels, and I completely missed it. That being said, morale damage isn't really something you'd need against Tyranids, as they have morale immunity as long as they are in synapse range. We have one Carnifex here, one Carnifex on the other side, getting killed by a land speeder and this listening post. It is the first Carnifex in tier 2. You get bigger variants in tier 3. Let's see how this engagement goes. More termagants. We have some plasma cannons here, actually firing in the air, because why not? We have the melter gun making short process of the harpies. The Screamer Killer Carnifex will get taken down here in a second. In the back we see some firefights of scouts and land speeders, but this looks really bad for the Tyranids. They lost their big creatures. Super targeters and whatnot are up. 2 squads of Devastators now. One with plasma cannons, one will get heavy weapons soon. Also plasma cannon, which is exactly what you want to get against Tyranids. No vehicles, only infantry and demon armor, so plasma is the way to go. We have an interesting gun that was floating here. It was some, here you see it, some vampire magic, I guess. They can chuck their gun in the air and it still fires. Interesting. Here, I would like to be able to do this myself. We have now 4 land speeders. Probably a 5th one. Yes, a 5th one is already here. Not sure. Hellfax of Carnifex, this is the ranged Rhine, can get death spitters. These are the plasma cannons, I suppose. Yes. Missing. But we have more shots. 1 hits actually. And really good against infantry, you see here. 1 gets shot down by plasma cannons. We will see the damage is real. Just look over their shoulders how they killed this Screamer Killer Carnifex. Not Screamer Killer. What is it called? I can't even click it because it's dead too quickly. Is he going for something else? Not really. Is he? Carnifex. This is now your tier 3 Carnifex. Can get into melee and range. We also have Tyrannicus Brutiles to get the hive turn, but it's probably too late. The Blood Angels are on his doorstep with plasma cannons and land speeders. Interestingly enough, no land speeder tempests, but the standard land speeder variant. Really interesting. We now get High Priest Corbulo, which is the apothecary equivalent for Blood Angels. He is a named hero, so you can only get one, but he has a chalice and whatnot, so all the lore people will probably know that he is some awesome dude or whatnot. Brute Lord back up, but he will go down in mere seconds. To have, if you want to get a Brute Lord to do something in the later tiers, you need to get the Gene Stealer upgrades to give him some Gene Stealer residues, and he can also get infiltrated and whatnot. So other than that, it is yeah, nothing you want to build in tier 3 and later. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. Interesting game. Just from the matchup, I would have thought that Tyranids would win this, but a lot of that Devastators. What weapon was that? The Barb Strangler. Okay, this is a plasma cannon like ranged weapon, but he gets tied down by High Priest Corbulo. He is like super brave, charging into this big old monster here, but he does it just right. His friends shooting it in the back. But there's the next one waiting. It's a Health Fax. It's a tier 2 Carnifex, which will get taken down by him in melee as well as with the fire support. How awesome is this looking here? Nice. I guess this is the game. GG and well played by Mr. Chaos Enyoyer. Please tell me in the comments how I need to pronounce you, or if you are... You can also tell me if it's the refiler with the rename and I got fallen for it, but yeah, really nice game. He seems to know how to play Blood Angels, which is nice. Yasuo would probably need a few more games to know how Tyranids work. I think he knows that Ravenous are OP, so he goes for the County Brute Hive, but you generally want to have some homogons with them as well, as they have a leap and whatnot in tier 1 and tech faster or get more economy. He had a big float of influence. Alright guys, with this I will say thanks as always, and thanks for watching as always, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!